So what I'm seeing right now on the market on ES, let me pull up this chart. We have this 4-hour demand right here, which showing some responsiveness by this week. Yesterday was a very big sell-off, but we're kind of bouncing. We're bouncing on pre-market. We have this 4-hour right here. Now on the intraday, strong selling pressure on the open. Definitely some sellers getting reward on this, but right now buyers kind of did a bounce on this. What I'm seeing is, above this area, sellers will be on the water. They'll have to buy to cover, so that will fuel a move higher. Right now we're not clearly rejecting right away. So what I like my plan to be is probably come right here, have a pullback, a point where risk reward would make sense, and then pinpoint an entry to target calls into this 4-hour supply that we created from yesterday's sell-off. Probably test the origin of this sell-off, but I'm liking this to the long side. We're not clearly right away rejecting. We just have to pinpoint an entry where risk reward would make sense, and be reactive. Pieces the puzzle is giving at me that sellers are not being responsive right now. Buyers are being responsive. Just kind of pull back, getting bought up. So let's see what happens. The hardest point is executing and pinpointing the entry, but it's a little too overextended. There was not clear confirmation for me to get long right there with that. With such a strong selling right away. We did show responsiveness right here. So either a pullback, something that would make better sense on the risk to reward side. Cannot get long right now and then have a stop loss right here. It's definitely too wide of a stop to target this supply. So see what happens. I'm liking this more to the long side. Probably a pullback into a place buyers defend it, speculating that it's gonna be defended. It's definitely this old area buyers defended, so it's gotta be reactive to pinpoint the entry. All right, so NQ, I like the VVM we're having right now. The pieces the market's throwing at me is that we sold off first from this 4-hour supply. We came again, very strong selling pressure to this sign. We kind of consolidated right here. This was an area buyers defended before, and then sellers are putting pressure on buyers. We came right here to this 4-hour demand, but right away are coming up. I wouldn't want to be a first buyer here, even though it can work. This strong selling pressure from the supply zone will tell me to the opposite, probably double test. But what I will want to see is probably some weak buying. This signifies some weak buying, some lack of effort from buyers to probably target that supplies this demand zone right here below 30-minute, the one that we bounced from yesterday. Definitely a plan that can work, but there's definitely some responsiveness in this place shown by this lower wick. So the clue is to have the weak buying, because we can definitely bounce out of this. There's definitely this seller putting pressure, but it's not getting rewarded. So now if we come right here, that seller's definitely not getting reward, signifying that this demand zone is working. So you just gotta be on the side the market is going to be. Pinpoint the entry, know where your competition is, but definitely right now a lot of stop losses triggered right here. People longing, now we're coming up. So let's see what happens. That will be the context if we start bouncing out of this area. But the context is I will have my stop loss right here to play short side. Some really weak buying. That will be the context. Look at this reaction. Right away, we're coming up. So context will be have the weak buying. My stop loss will be right here. I want to have that weak buying so my price can magnet this 30-minute right here. But let's see what happens. I'll start recording whenever I have an entry. So I'm in one contract. I like this bounce right here from this 2-hour demand. I like how we pull back came right here, and I enter on the break of this candle right here. My target will be speculation that we're gonna sold more than high of the day. I like how we're defending this right away. That was my confirmation. Actually took a trade very similar to this one. Have my contract right here, up a couple points. So let's see how we react to this. Definitely my stop loss is this right here above. But let's see how we react. We're coming up. I like how we're trading right now. So little stop loss to sold this high. I like that we're factoring from this dimension right here. So let's see. So kind of my analysis goes right here that, you know, we're assaulting this seller right here. It's not showing effort. You know, sellers have to buy to cover, and if we can assault this seller right here that is showing a little bit of responsiveness, we'll definitely have some more upside. Have my contract right here. I would rather protect myself to lock in profits, but I have to let my trade develop. I'm up. We just need some more VVM from the market. I still have my stop loss over there, but you know, I like that we're coming right here. That's as of now. So what happened now, I got stopped out in this candle right here. Where was it? So my stop loss was this area right here. I got stopped out in this. Well, I actually stopped out before. No, that was not. Yeah, that was my stop loss. Stopped out in this candle right here. Definitely trade. You know, it was more of a. I think probably sellers putting a lot of pressure right here on buyers. I was expecting a lot more effort from buyers to actually go assault this seller. When I entered the trade, I had the confirmation that, you know, came right here, this pullback and defend it. So I was expecting a little more effort from buyers. We had some trouble. BWAP came right here. Very tight stop, very small stop loss. Definitely lacked some volatility. While I enter my trend of SPY, NQ was very strong. He was coming out of demand right here, and you know, 1049 when I entered, it was looking like we were going to rally. So tight stop, very minimal stop loss. You know, you just have to brush it off. You know, don't think about it. But what we did create was a 5-minute demand right here from this bounce. Definitely not the conditions I want to trade. Definitely not some volatility, but you know, it was very small loss. Nothing wrong about it. You know, I had my market agreements. What I like in right here is that we're stalling in this area. Sellers are not being able to push us below, but we're making lower lows. So these are definitely not the conditions I like to trade. It will be more of a scalp, but if I enter again, I'll have my stop loss right here and enter again on a move higher. You know, actually to speculate on my original thesis. But definitely it was, you know, very tight. I like how we're reacting right here. Definitely I'm liking it. We need just volatility and confirmation that we're actually going to rally. So I don't know if I would re-enter. I would definitely second doubt it because of the conditions that we're having right now. We're lacking a lot of momentum. Definitely lower volume, you're more prone to fake outs. But let's see if I enter again. I will start recording again.